Yeah.
Coming at you live from Free Play Dallas.
I'm Christian,
I'm Chris too.
and I'm Christian 1, and he's Chris 2. And here we are for Tappy Hour. We've got a bit of a truncated version of our cast today. Just we've got some people to tap with already, which is great. It means that's the goal, right? We want more people to be out here to play with.
I haven't played with you in a bit either.
Yeah. Between you being out of town and me being unavailable, we've just been a little bit crossways. So I'm looking at chance to get back into it with you. So mainly today, we just want to check in and talk about, I think, the state of the Killer Queen League over here in the North Texas, and then
Killer Queen League.
Yeah, and give a shout out to a couple tournaments that have been going on in the broader scene. Some that just happened this weekend, and then we've got upcoming tournaments we just want to mention again, just so people are staying on top, because we want more people to play.
Yes, that's always the goal. Always the thing, new or veteran. Anybody who's listening to this is probably a veteran, but I'm always grinding. I had a dad's group out at Free Play Richardson yesterday.
Yeah. How'd that
had
go?
Them all playing.
You had them all playing KQ?
Oh yeah.
Awesome. I wish I'd been able to get up there to that. That would have been a lot of fun. As soon as you sent that over, I was like, man, I wish I wasn't all the way down in Duncanville right now.
I ran kids events on Wednesdays, and I got them playing KQ as well on Wednesdays throughout the summer break. So I was doing my best to get a new generation of players. And through that, one of the moms is like, well, we have this dad's group. And I'm like,
bring them in. Hey, that's awesome.
I'm gonna be there the last Monday of the month, or the fourth Monday of the month at Richardson running Pinball Monday. So
that's cool.
Roll them through, and they can either play pinball, or I'll set up the stream on Killer Queen, and it's the best team building game that I know, because that's literally what the game is. Right?
Especially for learners, right? They're like picking it up, it's like, oh, dude, I can do this and this, and they start going.
It literally is a team game, so it's perfect.
If you don't team, you're not playing that game right, for sure.
You're not playing it at all. Which
exactly.
Is kind of why we do Tappy Hour, right? So yeah, it went well, and I'm always doing what I can to make sure that there are new players and new players, and I can hook them up with veterans like Christian. And I can hook up Christian with veterans like the ones that everybody knows out there.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm really in an intermediary spot right now. I get to play kind of a fun experience from both ends for me.
Yeah, you're the queen for a team in the Free Play Killer Queen League. How is life with Hive 5?
We are so excited. We're coming up to the end of the season here. We got we got one weekend of games this weekend, right? And then we have kind of a free-for-all tournament. It's like the Honey Pot tournament, right?
The Honey Pot tournament is all teams invited. So
that'll be everybody.
Yes. So that one's hard to win, because the big fish are in there.
Yes,
too.
but it's a great time for us to be able to play people in a mixture of skill levels in there, because we played with teams that are in our league the entire season long, which has been great. We've been doing kind of a mixture of really well and then learning a lot as we go, because I think the key for our team was just going into it was most of us were new. I guess new for me to be on this role. We have 3 new players on our team, and Alex has played 1 season on Objective, and although she's great at it, it's a whole new mix-up for her too, because her role has shifted, like what people were relying on her to do versus now. It's just different. So for us, it's been a search for stability, and really being able to iron out some of the challenges that just players who are less experienced have to deal with.
It looked like you had a reemergence of Dean.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Our alternate Dean has been something else. We have our first 5 our primary players. One of them has struggled to make it out. He's had some conflicts and hasn't been able to be there for all of our practices and some of the league nights. So we've had our alternate jump in. And he's really stepped back up. I'm so glad, because he's such a fun guy to play with. He was actually our queen on the team last season and just didn't think he could commit this time around. So I'm so glad that he's back in, because he's been, really killing it as like a second warrior, like a secondary speed for us, and also playing objective when we need to do dual objective runners. He's been really great. Being able to jump him in and just rely on him.
Like Killer Queen is an incredible team building game as well, and like some people are just intimidated by competition, by head to head. I don't know exactly what it is, because I don't share the same sentiment. But Dean strikes me as one of those people that he loves games and loves being around and near the competition, but in it, I don't know. It's just not always his thing, and I think he has an imposter syndrome that he doesn't need to have.
You know,
is what I'm saying. And like, it seems like he's growing more into the role of, you know what, I do belong here at High Five, which is interesting because he's directly the reason that you're in the league.
oh, no, definitely. Dean is the reason that I'm playing in this game, period, in the league at all.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't be doing – I mean, you for certain, because introducing me to the game, right? And then Dean beyond that to recruit Alex and I to play on the team with him last season.
Yeah.
And then with him stepping aside, I felt like I was the imposter taking over on Queen on our team. But he
It's
wanted to
just
step
not
up
like
for a little
that.
bit. But, you know, you're right. And I've learned a lot over the
Yeah.
season.
And
like
if you're
I think.
standing there and you're hitting that button consistently, you belong.
And
you
I talked to him too. I actually asked him the other day. It's like, hey man, you know, how do you feel about playing Warrior now? Now you're not. I mean, versus playing Queen. Do you miss doing that? Do you want to jump back in and play it every now and then? He's like, you know, for him it was like I actually have a lot less anxiety playing on Warrior because he can focus on what are the key things that I'm messing with right here. It's an objective escorter. I'm going to prevent them from forming up. He can sit there and work on that stuff, and he is able to just kind of take a lower risk. Like if I die, you know, it doesn't matter. I can get back up. And he's got some good tech. The guy's got like a lot of skills. When he's like warmed up and he's jazzed and he's going, and he's just kind of you know, flowing through the game, he's like super good.
Yeah. Technically, incredible. Can do almost anything you would want him to do technically on any game. Beats like Akuma on Street Fighter 2 like it's nothing with every character, which I can't beat the game, right?
Yeah.
I can win a tournament, but I can't beat the game. He beats Akuma. Easy. No problem. Just go pick a character. He'll do it.
He's fabulous.
He'll go play Attacks, which if you don't know is like a board game-ish arcade game. Reverse-y would be what the board game would be. He beats the AI at the hardest level, just like clockwork.
Yeah. Dean's incredible. And you know what? The best thing about having him on our team, honestly, is just the vibe. He's just so happy and cheerful.
Too.
He's such a friendly guy. So shout out to Dean. Thank you for being there. He's been kind of one of the stories of recovery for our team this season.
Yeah.
So
but I think you guys are close to first place in the Bumble Sleuth.
We are. We've
overall.
got a couple of
Show Me the
teams
Honey.
Yeah, Show Me the Honey.
Honey's in first. And like you
And then
play them.
Yep.
I think if you beat them, you're probably winning the Bumble Sleuth.
And I think in our head-to-head, I think we're 1-1 with them right now. And I think the last time we played them, I don't remember if we lost or beat them. We've beaten them before. So it'll be I think an exercise for us of just, again, stability. Can we go in there and execute on our plan and then have me not blow up very quickly? And that's kind of the key to our success right now because our objective players are really good. You know, the Warriors, if they have enough time, they're going to get the job done on our team. You know, one of the other two components of the team is going to get the job done. I'm very convinced of that. You know, it's a matter of, do I buy enough time by basically maintaining some stability on the map in terms of gate control and then just not dying so that I can be an influence when I need to be. You know, that's what we're all about.
Sound like you're talking about Killer Queen to me.
So the other league that we got going on is the
Honey?
Oh, yeah, Honey.
Honey is like pretty well wrapped up. Illegibles have been the talk of the town when it comes to Honey Sleuth. They had a rivalry going into the season with From Dusk Until Dawn. They very handily won that early and have not looked back. They're undefeated in their bracket.
In the Honey bracket.
Yeah, they look like they're ready to make waves in the Killer bracket.
They're definitely in a class of their own over there. I know that's a great news for John, who's queening for the first time in competitive league, which is great for him.
Big step up for him.
Huge step, because he was speed warrioring, right? And a kind of a, I mean, not to be like overly critical of him playing speed, because he's great, but he also likes to go in and take strikes. And he plays a little high risk. Like that is his game plan when he's playing speed. And so for him to come in and switch and play Queen, have to completely shift the mindset to being Queen player, not Warrior player, and the speed differential, you know, it's just a totally different kind of game. So really impressed with John.
Think about the vibes of the team and everything else. And, he stepped into volatile isn't quite the word, like a situation that is like in turmoil, like it's mixing up, right?
Yeah, that team had a lot of turnover this season, right?
Absolutely.
That's the other story.
And he stepped in and just like it's been a stable force, and they seem to have good vibes. They're performing well. Again, they're undefeated in the Honey Sleuth.
Yeah.
And they have a chance to really, really make some waves in the Killer Sleuth as well.
Yeah, I can't tell you how impressed I've been with just the mindset shift of multiple players on that team that I know personally that can be, they can be kind of hot-headed. They've got big personalities, but they've really come together, I think, to stay focused on enjoying the game and then learning and not being as concerned about mistakes. I mean, the mistakes happen, but they can refocus up, and then they can go and execute on the fixes. They've been really great at that. And you can tell that's the results
Yeah.
in the. In the
I'm
in the
really
West
hoping
playoff.
that team, as it is, stays together for another season because
Yeah.
I want to see that team be stable, and I want to see all those players get a chance to grow with each other a little bit.
100%. 100%. Then we got the Killer League, which is another one. That one's a pretty tight up at the top. We do have a team that has come out kind of in control. It's sort of their crown to lose at the moment, but it doesn't mean that it's not competitive. So Pollen Count has got to play against the Illegibles, right? Is that who is their?
Yeah, I don't have it in front of me, but
their
they've
next game.
They've completed their season series against the Wannabes, and that was tied 1-1, and the Wannabes won one extra map. But as far as like set wins, tie, and then they beat Refried Bees the last Richardson day.
Yeah, I saw those matches, and that was a reverse sweep, wasn't it? Didn't they get pretty? I think Eric had it was either a blowout on day map, and they had to like stop because Eric called a timeout, and he walked off and had a
that
conversation.
was from Dust Map Till Dawn.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. They came in and they lost it. They got blown out against Dust Map Till Dawn.
Yeah, first two maps just absolutely.
It was not close. And
it was wild.
They literally had to stop and go have a conversation between some of the other captains, like, what is going on, you guys? Let's focus.
I wasn't privy to that conversation. Obviously, it's an internal team thing, but whatever was said definitely righted the ship, and they came back and did the reverse broom.
No, to Eric's credit, I asked him about that last week when we were talking because we obviously didn't have a podcast last week because Chris was out of town.
Yeah, I had to take the stepdaughter to college.
Which how'd that go? Was that a fun trip? Did you enjoy it?
I mean, bittersweet, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I saw the Statue of Liberty somehow.
I mean, that's pretty cool, right?
Yeah, we went to a peach farm in Fairfield on the way.
Yeah.
And then took a wrong turn, ended up on some country road, and so we're going through like the back of like people's like ranch area, and there's just the Statue of Liberty there, like. Okay.
Out in the middle of nowhere, like, what is this doing?
I took a picture. Yeah,
I have to show this to me after we get off the camera.
Yeah, I'll do that while you.
But yeah, we chatted with Eric about it, and he was telling me, the conversation they had was just like, hey, what's going on, guys? Just zero back in. We shouldn't be, basically we need to relax a little bit. We've gotten a little cocky with our gameplay after because they won their first set that night. And they were feeling really good about themselves, and they went in there thinking they're just going to blow these guys out of the water. That's incredible. You put that up there. Out in the middle of nowhere, Statue of Liberty, not the one that you expected to see, maybe not the one that you deserve, but it's the one that you need right now.
Yeah, in Texas. Well, very strange.
We have a copy of everything here. We have a Paris.
We have the actual London Bridge.
There you go.
Yeah.
Not the OG.
Yeah, we literally brought
That's hilarious.
brick by brick the London Bridge here.
I did not know that. It's like a great road trip target for me next time I get a chance.
I don't know if it's great, but it's there.
So, but yeah, no, he said that it's just a focus thing. They went into that match, and I think that was, kind of a reinforcement that like the idea is like anybody can win any match at certain levels. You really do have to stay focused. You don't give people an inch because they will take it, especially if they're really feeling themselves. Because Josh's team. Dust Map Till Dawn, those guys are good. They're just they're streaky. So if you give them some space and those warriors can get comfortable and Josh doesn't have to overplay his hand and can stay alive and kind of just focus, man, they can really kill you.
Absolutely.
That's what happened. They got locked out.
They've had runs in the Honeypot tournament before. They've gotten second, I want to say multiple times in the Honeypot tournament where it's a free-for-all, right? So, like, if they can get into a real fist fight of a Killer Queen match, then they'll hurt you.
Yeah.
And that was a good job. Good job, Paul and Count, riding the ship. Like, I know what it's like to be the underdog and the overdog, and being that overdog and like having to take care of business, even though like you feel like you are superior.
Well, you get expectations. It can psych you out sometimes. Like I've got to do this, and you overthink it. You can definitely
or sometimes you just don't stick to your guns. I don't know what it was with Pawn Count, but if like if you're not like playing your game, if you're trying to like do too much or experiment too much, right? Like push it too
we've
too
lost some
far.
games that way on our team too. Coming off of a good set that we just really did
Yeah.
well, and then
The
the
swagger
next
might
game
be
it's
too
like,
much.
oh yeah. It's like, all right, hey, we're up 2-0. Let's we can kind of experiment with this set. Why don't we try something different on this map or whatever? We haven't practiced before. Oops, we shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, and you were telling me that pollen count has. you were telling me Eric's done the math more than I have of pollen count, and they are
They're on a path.
They're winning. It is a tenuous win, but most of their games against the big three teams are done. So really, they need
to win.
Close
their
it out
map.
against the eligibles, and that should be what they need to do.
They need to win their set. They've got two paths, right? They've got the beat the eligibles, and then they have almost a guaranteed win, I think, if they win the eligibles match. And then
I think they have to play refried bees again as well.
They do, but I think the path to setting up a tie if they win the eligibles map is I'm getting paged again. I got to go get my tacos, y'all. But
all right,
I think
let's wrap it up then. Yeah,
they got the most secure path in if they win that game. But if they lose that match against eligibles, or if it's really close and some other people kind of matches go a certain way, I think that there are other teams that are competitive, and it's refried bees, and I think even wannabes has a shot at getting back in there, depending on how the games go and play out. So it should be really interesting. It'll be really interesting to see how that finally shakes up. Who gets the trophy,
Yeah, if refried bees beat pollen count, then it gets wild.
Yeah, it'll be crazy.
Yeah. Let's see. The Skyline Swarm coming in October.
Yeah, if you guys haven't signed up for that yet, just go and sign up. Our team is signed in.
7 teams already on the team.
Wow, yeah. So we're getting, there's only room for so many. So don't miss out on your chance. This is kind of a resurgence for us. Yeah. But that's in October.
So it's mid-October.
Right
after
right
KQAF, which I'm going to.
Right after KQAF, KQ and Friends, which is another tournament it's looking forward to. So y'all get signed up for that. We want to see more people playing there, and don't wait too long. Come up with your themes. We've got a theme for our team. I don't want to spoil it too much, but I'm really excited about it. So come in with kind of an attitude and just come and enjoy yourselves. Welcome to the Bumble. We'll be waiting for you.
Come. It'll be nice to see some of the national players meet some of the Bumble Sleuth players that get talked up a lot on this podcast.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I can't wait to play with everybody and make some new friends.
If anyone comes in from the national scene and knows who knows who High Five is,
that would be hilarious. That would just make my dream come true, right?
It really would.
People actually watch this.
Yeah, that would make me so happy.
But yeah, so that's the kind of upcoming, and then also a shout out to the tournament in Minneapolis, the Gateway tournament that just closed this last weekend. So if you did not see those games, there were some incredible sets. Highly encourage you to go back and watch those VODs. We'll probably take a look at a couple of them, maybe see if we can talk through some next week or something like that.
Yeah, we're not this week because we gotta eat and stuff.
Yeah, absolutely, and some taps. We got some people waiting on us. So
yeah, so again, Woody, incredible. Amount of the percentage amount that Woody is the best player in the world, I don't understand. I don't understand. I can't recall the last time there was a tournament that Woody was at where Woody's team didn't win. Does not matter the position. That's insane.
I went. So I'll say I was really busy this weekend, so I didn't get to watch every single one of the sets. One of the sets I did get to watch all the way through was I guess it was Timothy's team. Can't remember what their name. They had a good one too. Against Woody's team, and they just looked dominated in that set. This was in groups on Saturday.
Okay.
And I'm sure that they'll, Timothy could provide some the gate. Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. So they just looked like they were on another level. Woody playing absolutely out of their mind, and then their Speed Warrior Marnie, was it Marnie? Who's the other person that was on there?
Marnie's definitely on that team.
The Gate Gatsby. That's right. Thank you, Eric.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think Marnie was playing. I think it was Marnie. One of their Speed Warriors. Yeah, it was insane. Yeah, Eric, yeah. You were playing on that team too, right? Yeah. So you were on that team that was from DFW. That was a great set, even though you guys ended up losing. D-Ray. Yeah. Yeah.
But it was great to watch. The finals were a bit anticlimactic. that seems to be the way it is. That's why I say it the way I do. It's just wow, it just seems like you get to the finals and the Woody team just like it's like, all right, now we click the switch all the way on.
Oh
and
god,
that's
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah, it's like now you're locked in here with me. Bam.
Yeah, well, you get to see that live and in person in October for Skyline Swarm.
I think the set that I saw with you guys when you played in group, Eric, was the one where Marnie, I think, went, oh god, on that like day map, and I mean like it was like 8-0 or something, like just some crazy blowout, just knocking everybody down. Had like a Hattie one time. It was disgusting. So definitely really impressed with the way that team played out. So.
But good representation from Dallas. I think we got what, third and fourth or fourth and fifth,
Something like that.
And second as well with Urban Carlos being on that team in the grand finals.
Yeah, it was exactly right. That was it's like as soon as they got the wipe was down, it was just like impossible to reform the team. Yeah, they took that and they just like, all right, we're gonna choke you to death now.
It's
it was a
nuts.
clinic, it was really great. And watching everybody pivot and spread out and just slaughter the gates.
Yeah, there's just not a player that I trust the way that I would trust Woody. Like, if she says she's there, she's there. Period. End of story. Like whatever she says is going to happen, that's what's going to happen. I don't know why. I don't understand. But that's the truth.
Yep.
Like, it's as much as if you see it with your own eyes, because in a few minutes you will see it with your own eyes.
Yeah,
like, it's
true.
like that. It's crazy.
So
we got second, fourth, and fifth. Thank you for the help, Eric. And yeah, it was fun watching them all play, and great showing out there. Maybe we'll figure out this whole Woody thing eventually. Maybe.
Right. We'll find the Woody kryptonite and showcase it. We've got some
Eric's
plans.
got a different idea.
We got some we got some plans. We got big plans. I'm keeping it a little under wraps, playing close to my chest here, but Skyline, just be ready.
Yeah, that's right.
Show up here. You're gonna get sent packing. No trophy
right.
for you. I got a secret play in mind that's gonna blows everybody's mind. So you just wait. Just show up. If you want to see it, you got to show up here and be part of the experience. So
all right, longer episode next week, and we'll be back next week. I'm no longer have to take anybody to college.
Awesome. So next week we will see you guys. We'll probably start right around right before 6 o'clock, and we'll see you guys then. And otherwise, we'll hope you see you on the cab over here in Dallas, and we'll see you tonight, Eric, if you're coming
Tuesday
out here.
Taps. Taps start. Oh, it's Thunderdome Thursday if you're local too. Taps start is the moment that Christian can wolf down his pizza.
Exactly. So we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for joining us.